There seems to be a lot of controversy around Da Brat's recent decision to file for divorce from her wife Judy Da Brat. According to reports, Da Brat is making bold statements about the nature of their relationship and the challenges they faced. The idea that lesbian marriages are against the natural order has generated a lot of discussion and controversy from both inside and beyond the LGBTQ+ community. Concerns over the unique conception and upbringing of their child, True, have also been expressed by Da Brat in her statements. True is influenced by 3 biological variables. Judy provided the sperm and the egg, and Da Brat used surrogacy to carry and give birth to him. Based on her comments, Da Brat appears to struggle with raising a kid, even though LGBTQ+ couples sometimes have this arrangement. Da Brat's remarks are particularly shocking in light of the couple's prior public displays of love and dedication. Because their marital and parenting experiences were widely reported and shared with their fans, the current dispute and divorce proceedings have been even more surprising. Their reputation in the LGBTQ+ community may be at risk if they make remarks that question lesbian marriages and their son's upbringing. Typically, concerns regarding their son's growth and topics of common interest for lesbian marriages include issues like gender dysphoria and general disformities like this one, who is uncertain how Judy and Da Brat will manage this highly private yet nationally publicized predicament as the situation continues to evolve. The latest rumor in hip-hop culture is that Da Brat, a rapper, and her wife Judy are divorcing. The pair, who are famous for their love and daring family planning, is reportedly fighting in court over custody of their son, True. Judy contributed the egg, and Da Brat employed surrogacy to bear and give birth to their kid. Da Brat has unexpectedly filed for True's divorce and full custody. This action implies that Da Brat wishes to assume the position of primary caregiver, which might lead to a challenging custody struggle because Judy is the biological mother. Given how candid the couple has been about their love and parenting experience, many individuals who have followed their story find this development especially distressing. Fans are interested to watch how Da Brat and Judy will handle this situation as the legal proceedings go because of their similar parenting experiences and their former close connection. This narrative emphasizes the difficulties of managing a separation in public view as well as the complexities of relationships, especially when children are involved. This is now the primary issue. Judy, Da Brat, and Brat's mother are all at the airport going about their everyday lives, but they're headed somewhere amazing. It's genuine, I promise. Everything is in front of you if you're paying attention to what I said. See? It is important for people to understand that although many celebrities like posting on Instagram as if nothing is wrong, things often look unstable in real life. According to reports, Judy finds it hard to conceal her true feelings for Da Brat. Have you observed, sis, how these films convey her mood? Darling, we see it. Has anyone watched the video of them fighting over who gets to fasten baby True's seatbelt? Why did securing one infant need 2 people? Judy appears to be totally focused on the idea that this child is her most valuable asset and that she will do anything she wants. It's donating because this is my child, not yours. It's also clear that they had talked or argued about this child before. Because of the tension, you could cut it with a knife. This is not a novel situation. They have clashed about these subjects before, no doubt about it. Judy is not acting irrationally all of a sudden. Every occasion serves a purpose. And trust me when I say that I feel like a new parent because of Judy's comments. But let's be honest, the first-time mother here is Da Brat, who is over 50 and just gave birth to her first child. Judy, on the other hand, is expecting her 4th child. Okay, so the irony is that people are angry because Judy is keeping Da Brat from enjoying all the pleasures of being a first-time mother. Some supporters say, "My love, the honeymoon period is over. Where are all the beautiful moments we used to see?" That's what's missing. When I initially started observing them, Judy looked to be in charge of managing the relationship and consistently trying to improve it. Remember the extravagant birthday party she threw for Da Brat? When Judy posed the crucial question, Da Brat's expression was clear. I have to admit that Judy seemed to be putting the relationship first, immediately. I'm sure others noticed it, but this is just my perspective. Judy's recent behavior seems to have been prearranged. She appears to be playing the long game because she is really interested in preserving her job. This marriage and kids seem to have been prearranged. Sis is an attention seeker, as I have stated. When Brat went public in 2020 and people began to feel comfortable around her, she utilized Instagram to confirm what we already knew, that she and BBL Judy were dating. But in reality, they had been dating since 2017. Yes, you are aware of their initial encounter. Judy knew that the currency marriage would give her the attention she needed. Therefore, we must admit that she was performing for the infants. When Brat arrived to one of Judy's large kaleidoscope parties, everything seemed to come together. But hold on a second. There are allegations that Judy broke up with Brat in the past so she could return to her ex-boyfriend. It is what you read, indeed. I apologize. My sister slipped out for a moment. Judy may still harbor sentiments for her ex-partner, but she has always seemed to have her heart elsewhere. I'm simply making it public. Before you know it, they are talking about kids in February 2022. I'll give you the straight scoop from Entertainment Tonight. Brat was willing to ride along with her wife. Judy ended up in Chile's critical care unit with an enlarged heart and blood clots in her lungs following a disastrous effort to remove an egg. It was a complete disaster. Now pay attention. I've already seen comments from a few of you who think it may be Brat's ex or something. To be clear, they only used Judy's eggs and a sperm donor as part of their IVF procedure. No, I am aware that Brat's eggs have nothing to do with this. Some of you say the whole thing was orchestrated and that Judy never meant to be the one carrying the baby. But if you saw season 3, you could see how serious Brat was about Judy's overall health. Judy isn't lying to anyone. Let's face it. Don't misunderstand me. Judy has done a lot for Brat, as many of you who have commented have also noted. Let's face it, Judy didn't initially feel that way about Brat, even while it's true that her lavish presents to him are an expression of her affection. Maintaining her money, her shine, and her wallet has always been her first priority. In other words, I don't believe Judy was ever truly committed to this from the start. How can you say that Judy had her own money, you ask? Let's not pretend that Sis didn't see this relationship as a way to elevate herself, even though it's true that she already had her own bags. That's what I mean. Although I may be wrong. Kindly share your thoughts in a comment. This is how I just perceive things. We should pause to think about all the warning signals in these short online videos because, let's face it, Judy already has people noting that she doesn't want anybody to hold her child. What would happen if they decided to split the contract with Baby True in the event that things didn't work out is one of the bigger stories they are creating. As you may remember from the first season of Brat Loves Judy, Judy was too busy building her business to spend time with her children, so she left her daughter to raise the boys while she was off chasing the bag. All I want to know is if Sis feels terrible about this. Hold on, she can give Baby True the affection he deserves without a camera in his face? She may be trying to make up for this by giving him all the attention she didn't offer her other 3 kids. How many days ago was that baby born? 247? On how many of those days has he been the center of attention? Performative parenting is the term for it. Tell me about everyone. Some of you are noticing things that I didn't even notice, so I'm wondering what's really going on here. Please let me know in the comments if you see anything that I'm seeing. This is the situation. Brat Judy and Brat's mother were all at the airport, heading to a wonderful place and going about their daily lives as usual. Everything is okay in front of you, if you're paying attention to what I said. People should be aware that many celebrities prefer to post on Instagram to give the impression that everything is perfect. That seems a little unstable. Judy reportedly finds it hard to hide her genuine love for Brat. Are you unaware that these videos mirror your vibe? Have you seen the video where they argue over who gets to fasten a baby's seatbelt? Why was it essential to have 2 adults? Since this is my child, my most prized possession, I shall act as I see fit. This is giving. I'm willing to assist since this is my child, not yours. That's Judy's whole mindset. There's a reason behind everything. Some readers, however, claim that Judy is exhibiting the feelings of a new mother. Brat is the new mother here, let's face it. She's approaching 50 and recently gave birth to her first kid, but Judy is expecting her fourth child. The tension is so thick that you could cut it with a knife. It always seemed like Judy was out there trying to further this relationship as if she were in charge, and you all recall the extravagant birthday celebration when I first started watching them. She prepared for Brat just before she proposed. People worry that Judy isn't giving Brat the opportunity to fully experience the warmth of being a first-time parent. Some followers claim that the honeymoon period is over. Yes, it seems like Judy was doing everything she could to advance the issue, but I'm very sure that everyone else noticed it as well. Judy has been controlling the circumstances in this marriage. She is totally smitten and playing the long game since it helps her acquire the bag. Judy is an attention seeker, as I've already mentioned, so when people began to feel comfortable with her going public, Brat made an appearance on the Graham Norton program in 2020 to support our assumptions. We must admit that Judy was playing for the coin marriage and the babies because she knew it would give her the attention she wanted. Although she and BBL Judy had been dating since 2017, I was aware of their connection. You read properly, yes. Things really went off once Brat turned up for one of Judy's big kaleidoscope events where they initially bonded. But hold on. There's a story about how Judy broke up with Brat to return to her ex-boyfriend. You read properly, yes. Because Judy momentarily slipped out, I have a suspicion that her heart has always been elsewhere and that she may still have feelings for her ex. Let me be honest with you regarding nightlife and entertainment. Although Judy was willing to ride for her wife, she failed at egg extraction and ended up in the hospital with a racing heart and blood clots in her lungs. Just so you know, before you knew it, they were discussing having children in February 2022. Honey, this whole thing has been a story from the start. Extend in Chile was a complete catastrophe. I've already seen some of you in the comments wondering whether it's Brat's ex or whatever, so pay attention now. Let me explain. Brat's only IVF procedure was using Judy's eggs and a sperm donor to conceive the child. No, this has nothing to do with Brat's eggs. You might see how upset Judy was when Brat informed her about the whole health condition if you watch season 3. I don't see love when I watch her and Brat together, sweetie. Steer clear of miscommunications. As many of you have stated in the comments, Judy has done a great deal for Brat. No, sis, Judy is not a fake. On these virtual streets, she flaunts it whenever she can. The key issues are her shine, her wallet, and her capacity to make more money. She does in fact express her affection in this way, but let's be honest. Simply because she is being pampered doesn't mean she always feels that way. It was clear that Judy noticed financial signals when she initially connected with Brat. You're right, sis used to have her own bag. How do you say that? Let's not pretend that Judy didn't see this connection as a means of advancing her career, even though there are valid worries about her having her own money. In other words, I don't think Judy was ever really dedicated to this from the start. I could be wrong because I'm just organizing the data. This is just what I think. We really need to sit down and think about it, because if things go bad and they decide to split what's in the contract concerning the baby, a lot will happen. The red flags we're seeing in these 1 and 2 minute movies they're releasing online, however, suggest a bigger story. Let's face it though. It is performance parenting, but don't worry, she doesn't have to use theatrical parenting to show her infant how much she loves them. Judy officially acknowledged that she wasn't present for her children during the first season of Brat Loves Judy. She said that she was too busy developing her empire, and that she left her daughter to raise the boys while she was out chasing the bag. She already has people monitoring her, so I wonder if she's feeling bad about it. I'm interested in what's really going on, since some of you are seeing things that I missed. Please let me know in the comments if you see what I'm seeing. Is assuming something is a myth realistic? What is the infant's lifespan? How long has he been in the spotlight?